Biodiversity is defined as the vast variety of all kinds of life forms in the entire Earth. It encompasses all kinds of life forms, from the single-celled organisms to the largest multi-celled organisms.
Another definition of biodiversity is the variability among living organisms from all sources, including terrestrial, marine, and other aquatic ecosystems and the ecological complexes of which they are part. This includes diversity within species, between species, and of ecosystems. Biodiversity is the source of the essential goods and ecological services that constitute the source of life for all. Sustainability. Sustainability of the ecosystem ensures a better survival rate against any natural disaster. Habitat. In ecology, a habitat is a type of natural environment in which a particular species of organism lives. A species habitat is those places where it can find food, shelter, protection, and mates for reproduction.
Biotic components or biotic factors can be described as any living organism that affects other living organisms or shape ecosystem.
This includes both animals that consume other organisms with their ecosystem and the organism that is being consumed. In biology and ecology, abiotic components or abiotic factors are non-living chemical and physical parts of the environment that affect living organisms and the functioning of ecosystems. Abiotic factors and the phenomena associated with them underpin all biology.
Changes in biodiversity. Alternation in any system could bring varied effects. And changes in biodiversity could have erratic effects, not only in wildlife or marine life, but also in human beings.
For example, humans inhabiting the forest will be disturb the natural order of life. Trees and plants will be affected in the land clearing operations where the houses will be built. The animals, insects, and all types of life forms in the cleared area will either be displaced or more likely to be killed. The loss of these life forms could affect the entire ecosystem governing that environment. The food chain might be damaged. From this, we can clearly infer that when our ecosystem is not well taken care of, biodiversity encounters changes that may impact human health on such different levels.
According to WHO, there are major threats to biodiversity that were identified by the United Nations Development Program, and these are the following.
First, habitat loss and destruction. Major contributing factor is the inhabitation of human beings and the use of land for economic gains. Next, the alterations in ecosystem composition. Alterations and sudden changes, either within species groups or within the environment, could begin to change entire ecosystems. Alteration in ecosystems are a critical factor contributing to species and habitat loss. Third, overexploitation. Overhunting, overfishing, or overcollecting of species can quickly lead to its decline. Changing consumption patterns of humans is often cited as the key reason for this unsustainable exploitation of natural resources.
Number 4. Pollution and contamination.
Pollution and contamination cause irreversible damage to species and variety. Number 5. Global climate change. Both climate variability and climate change cause biodiversity loss. Species and populations may be lost permanently if they are not provided with enough time to adapt to changing climatic conditions.
Nowadays, people have done a lot of improvements in technology as well as in science. However, we still have a lot to learn about biodiversity, more so on the consequences of such improvements in the biodiversity loss.
The basic concept about biodiversity loss was from Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace. Intact ecosystems function best since the organisms composing them are specialized to function in that ecosystem to capture, transfer, utilize, and ultimately lose both energy and nutrients. The particular species making up an ecosystem determine its productivity, affect nutrient cycles and soil contents, and influence environmental conditions such as water cycles, weather patterns, climate, and other non-biotic aspects. The loss of biodiversity has many consequences that we understand, and many that we do not.
Nutritional impact of biodiversity. According to World Health Organization, biodiversity is a vital element of human beings' nutrition because of its influence by the food production.
Biodiversity is a major factor that contributes to the sustainable food production for human beings. A society or a population must have access to a sufficient variety of nutritious food as it is a determinant of their health as human beings.
Nutrition and biodiversity are linked at many levels. The ecosystem, with food production as an ecosystem service, the species within the ecosystem, and the genetic diversity within the species.
Nutritional composition between foods and among varieties, cultivars, breeds of the same food can differ dramatically, affecting micronutrient availability in the diet. Healthy local diets with adequate average levels of nutrients intake necessitates maintenance of high biodiversity levels, intensified and enhanced food production through irrigation, use of fertilizer, plant protection, or the introduction of crop varieties and cropping patterns affect biodiversity and thus impact global nutritional status and human health. Habitat simplification, species loss, and species succession often enhance communities' vulnerabilities as a function of environmental receptivity to ill health.
Therefore, we as human inhabitants of the ecosystem must preserve and conserve the biodiversity of all creatures.